Just made a little run at the dispo. It's time to get it going. We're in the middle of nowhere, can you tell? Look at all the trucks. It's like an oil refinery or something. I don't even know, man. But the only good thing about being in the middle of nowhere, especially in California, is the fact that you can drive a little fast. When you're in the city, especially LA, it's just traffic, it's red lights, stop and go, stop and go. You're going like, you can rip maybe 40 miles an hour before you're into the back of the car in front of you. So, hey man, should be a little bit more fun today. Look where we're at right now. We're in Paris. Not the cool Paris either. We're in Paris, fucking California. What in the world? All right, let's do it. Turn on M2 real quick. Beautiful. We just woke her up a little bit. Oh, damn, I don't know. And that's about as much fun as you can have in California. Oh look, a roundabout. Roundabouts don't really exist where, I don't know, I'm from Texas and now I live in Cali. I feel like I don't really see these. This is like a Pacific Northwest thing, right? Or like a Midwest. You guys got roundabouts a lot? They seem like fun. Pretty high in sport by itself, you know, that shit revs to like 4.5, 5 by itself. Look at it go. It's a good time. Oh, this is a right turn only? God, that's so beat. I hate Cali roads like this, man. So yeah, it's possible to have fun with fast cars. You just need to be in the right environment. But I feel like nowadays, like this shit, bro. my foot is like, this is the whole gas pedal range, right? Like this is to the metal. My foot's like right here, bro. I have so much room to work with. I'm using like 150 out of like my 500 horses, like 99% of the time, you know? Situation like this, I need to cut over 2 lanes to get to that next light. It's fun, you know, it's useful, but man, it's just too fast sometimes. Like I let my homie drive it, Dave, who you see on the channel a lot. He's had hella M3s. He's had pretty much every M3. Look, there he goes. I'm not even doing anything. He's had every M3 that's come out pretty much. And when he drove mine, he was like, dude, M3s aren't supposed to be that fast. Like you're supposed to be able to like rev them out to redline and like, you know what I mean, and have some fun with them. But dude, revving this to redline is like a fucking death wish. You're just gonna go too fast. Oh, look at that traffic. No. I think he said quick. That's the word he used, right? M3s have always been fast. They're sports cars. They're supposed to be fast. But man, this motherfucker right here, the G80, all these turbos and all these little upgrades and tinkles and turns that these Germans do to these engines, bro, this shit's too fast. Like, I wanted to tune it. Before I got the car, I was like, man, a tune would be great. It sounds like 700 horsepower just sounds so dope. But then you drive 500 and you're like, bro, what the fuck am I gonna do with 700? There's nowhere for me to use it. Like, I'm gonna kill someone with 700 horsepower or something, which is why it's always crazy to me that, like, as long as you have like $70,000, $80,000, you can be like 18 years old. They don't care how old you are. As long as you have the money, you can go in your local Dodge dealership and buy a Hellcat. That shit's like 760 horsepower, and it's pretty crazy. At the same time, it is pretty insane that Mustangs are so cheap. It makes sense that they're always like into the sidewalks and into the crowds and everything. It's because like 16-year-old gets his first taste of his first job, and boom, he can afford a Mustang. It's like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I respect it though, kind of. The Americans want a lot of horses, man. Whether it's a plastic box and the shittiest interior ever. Mustangs sell, man. Mustangs like the most, oh my god, I got 69 miles left. My bad. Mustangs are like the most common things I've ever seen. This is the real goal though, right here. Owning a plane, brother. Maybe one day. I'm telling you, there's a ghost in my car, or the gesture motion or whatever. You guys see what I'm talking about? be so dope to just be on an airfield and just zoom like hundreds and hundreds of miles an hour. Or I don't know, I think this top speed is probably like, I don't know, what is the top speed in this thing? My dash doesn't even go to 220? That's so lame. Man, my C63 goes to 220, and it's kind of a flex. Like, does your dash go to 220? Mine does, but not anymore. And it's a digital dash. I'm kind of halfway in between, I don't know. Back on topic, man. I'm not saying I had more fun in my 2 Series. I definitely did not. Like, this is way more fun than my 2 Series with like half the horsepower that it had. It had like, I think it had actually like 250. It had exactly half of this. I'm not gonna say that was more fun in the city and this and that, but there is a certain amount of fun being able to put your foot to the floor, right? Seeing the red, seeing the gauge go all the way to the red line, and then just having it even go twice, you know, redlining it twice or 3 times going through the gears. Bro, even if I redline in first gear, I'm at like 30 or 40 or something, you know? This shit's fast, it's quick. But at the same time, a lot of modern cars, pretty much every modern car that I'm talking about that's way too fast, you hit a button and you're back into comfort, like take the kids to school, get some groceries, you're in the neighborhood kind of vibe, and it's dope. Not like the M3 is loud anyway, but I mean, it's a lot more tame, right? It's a lot more comfortable, it's a lot less stiff now, steering's a lot lighter, it's a lot livable of a car right now. Even in comfort mode though, this thing is a beast in comfort mode. It's too fast. It is livable. It's great that you can switch it. You are not ever gonna put the pedal to the floor, even in comfort mode. Even if there was like an eco mode in this thing, which thank God that they don't have an eco mode in the M3. I feel like a lot of car manufacturers, you ever see a sports car and it's like a super dope sports car and it has an eco mode for some reason, and you're like, bro, the whole reason I bought this is to fuck up the environment. Get some looks. This car does get a good amount of attention. I think it's the color though. Like, I think this in all black, it looks cool 100%, but I really think it's the color that's the main attraction, man. I've turned my head to some weird looking cars that are like, I've seen some Civics or I've seen some Priuses wrapped in some crazy like metallic bright rainbow, and I'm like, whoa, that's a looker, that's an eye catcher, and it's a Prius, it's a Civic, you know? So I do think that if you put this Isle of Man green on like any car, it would be insane. It's just it's such a different color. Tire's flat as fuck. That sucks, dude. You can hear the backfire and burbles, but wait. I don't know if you really can. It's probably better in the parking garage or something. You know how quiet the M3 is. It's pretty sad, actually. Ooh, little S4. Oh, and the Fed right behind him. That is tough. That S4 is nice though. Nice little gray color on her. I think Audi's like the original. See, that's like, I think that's the perfectly fast car right there. I think an S4 is like just what you need. An RS4, which I don't even know if there is an RS4 here in the States. Look at that shit. I feel like the S4 is like the perfect, like kind of in between, you know, like the M235i. I think that's the perfect amount of speed. The M2 is a little bit too quick. The 2 Series regular is just like too slow, you know what I mean? At the end of the day though, I will say, I would much rather have a fast car over a slow car. You know what I mean? Sometimes I hear these Europeans and shit. I was on like a European car forum the other day, and they're like, yeah, bro, these Americans in their cars, like, my little thing has 140 horsepower and it's great. And I'm like, what the fuck? I think I can run faster than 140 horsepower. You know what I mean? What the? Ooh, a train. The Metro. Hey, look at that skyline. We're finally back. We're in the city. Things are looking good. Yeah, man. Overall, final thoughts? I think cars are just too fast nowadays. I think the fact that the Tesla Model 3 just absolutely... Is that one right there? I don't even know my Tesla models, bro. I think the fact that that thing can just blaze to 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds is the stupidest, craziest thing ever. I don't really know what the perfect amount of daily drivable horsepower is, because it does depend on how heavy your car is, right? Like this and my C63 are both 500 horsepower. This feels like a second quicker 0 to 60. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure the 0 to 60s are similar. If anything, this is like maybe 0.1, 0.2 quicker. I actually have no idea. But come on, Mr. Nissan Sentra, don't do this to us right now. Don't be that guy. There we go. Yeah, just don't be that guy. Closing thoughts, do not be like that Nissan guy. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Have a great rest of your day. Content coming soon. Hella videos. You already know what it is. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Peace. Oh, look at this. As fast as you can go in Los Angeles right there.